Next at 10, Only News 3 examines how technology is spelling the end for some small auto repair shops. Technology doing most of the work independent auto repair shops used to do.
News 3's Theo Keith shows us how one Sauk City garage is dealing with change.
It's the assembly line of auto repair. Change the oil. Check things over. Looks good. And out the door in
10 minutes.
Lloyd Markline has perfected the process because while most people spend their lives in their cars, Lloyd spent his under cars.
It ain't too bad in the winter, though. The oil isn't hot, but in the summer when they come back from Madison.
After 44 years of it,
battle scars.
He's finally ready to retire. But this is not a story about a handyman's life of work. It's about his shop, Consumer Co-op's Quick Lube.
They built the first automotive shop in 1949 so that they could work inside and out of the weather.
Dan BAUN has managed the business for 20 years, helped design the current building after fire destroyed the old one. But now there's a challenge even tougher than that. The determination to rebuild isn't enough this time.
It's not something that we're excited about.
Better cars that don't need as much TLC and complex repairs that only dealers can make. Well, that practically wrote the sign out front.
I've had a fair amount of disappointed customers coming in and calling and expressing that disappointment. But once I tell the story and the reasons for the closing, they understand it.
BAUN says his workers have good job prospects. 3 of his best, like Lloyd Markline, are retiring.
15 oil changes this morning.
But soon cars will go by without stopping here. The garage doors will close one last time, and the hum of the service bays will go silent for good.
Theo Keith, WISC News 3.
The auto repair shop makes up just 3% of Consumer Co-op's business, and those other services, those will keep going. Auto expert Matt Joseph says this shop isn't alone in its struggles.
The dealership is the most convenient place, and the dealerships have spread out. They're now doing tires. Dealerships never did tires before. Now they do tires, so the small independent tire shop is competing with them.
Joseph says cars are so computerized now, small shops don't have the money to know about each individual make and model, and Joseph says that gives a big advantage to the dealers.